wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
All right, here we go. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the KVJ Show.
Hello.
Today is a very big day, Virginia.
It is.
Did you know that today is National Pizza Day?
Oh, boy.
It is a big day.
Yeah.
What are you doing to celebrate?
Everything and anything that involves pizza.
Is that
Yeah.
pizza in that furl?
It is. It's part of today's World of Record Wednesday.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
And I need
working that in.
I need a teammate. I
Okay.
need a partner today.
Okay. There's a couple different ways you could go with this, considering what you got to do with that pizza.
Yeah.
So
Will there be blood?
there might be, Virginia. It probably depends upon which partner he chooses, actually, to
All
help
right.
him out.
I'm out.
I need somebody fast. I need somebody quick. And I
Okay.
need someone who's not afraid to get a little dirty.
Okay. Yeah, that does eliminate a few people here on the show. So,
I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm not fast or quick.
okay. Well, you got a little bit of time. So, not for about another hour or so. We'll get to that here on the KVJ Show. Welcome to a beautiful day. We got KVJ TV up and cranking. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show. We are right there.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
Well, a couple announcements I have to give the lovely people.
Okay.
I've got Weird and Whatever tonight, 6
Okay.
p.m. on our KVJ YouTube.
Nice.
And I just talked to I'm hearing rumors. I didn't talk to her yet, but our boss, Randy, there's rumors that the Jaybird Love Hour is coming back on WRMF,
Nice.
where I take some requests. I'm the DJ, the love DJ, Dr. Lovebird.
Yeah.
Now, is this on Valentine's night?
It is.
Okay, so Monday.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I did know that. I found out Valentine. Do you guys like a Valentine's on a Monday?
I don't know, because I like to go out to dinner. I like to get wined and dined. I might move it to the weekend. I might move it to the following weekend.
Okay, you wouldn't want to do it the Sunday before?
No, that's Super Bowl.
Oh, geez. I don't know. My dates are holidays.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're a man without a calendar.
That's it.
When you're a single man without a calendar.
It's flying alone and solo and dateless.
It's beautiful. I love it.
That's it. Every day's a surprise.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. So throw some suggestions. What songs you want to hear out there?
Okay. All
Last
right.
year we played some Sade. I think I got a couple people pregnant last year.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Personally,
I just think during that show.
I wonder why you sounded out of breath. Okay.
that's hard work.
It is. That's a lot of hard work to DJ and do that at the same time. I gotta say, Virginia, I've never done it.
I think we got some Jaybird Love Hour babies out there.
Wow.
Just saying. So tune in.
impressive.
I'll be out there.
All right. Let's see what that's all about. Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, I think I'm going to come join you for happy hour on Friday over at Cucina Cabana.
Okay.
I've been talking to some people that go there, and apparently the people watching is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
I
It
was
is.
hearing all kinds of wild stories of like people that go there, groups of swingers that have been spotted there.
I was there.
I
yeah.
was like, wait, what?
A couple of weeks ago. I think they do it about every month, and they've just picked Cucina Cabana for whatever reason, because I think they get a hotel that is right across the street. Cucina Cabana is not far from the Intercoastal and the ocean, so you know, if they want to get a nice oceanside room, it's a very convenient place to go and mingle.
It's a supper club, too. It's like upscale. It's got live entertainment. And I think there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the swingers want to be the focus of the whole bar or restaurant.
Yeah.
I think they like a circus atmosphere.
Yeah.
And they're just a part of the circus.
Well, they just add things that make you kind of turn your head and say, wait, what? I was watching the bartender, and he was serving this nice couple that were, cuddling and kissing and canoodling.
Aw.
And he gets their drink order, and he turns around, he starts making a drink, and then when he comes back with the drinks, she's now making out with the guy beside her, and he's like, wait a minute, who ordered these? Wait, was that you and him? And I could just I could see the confusion in his face. It's like, wait a minute, I thought I took a drink. I thought you were okay. And then, so it's maddening, I think, for the bartenders because they get very confused when they come back with your drink as to, wait a minute, okay, yeah. So
I was hearing tales of like waitresses that have been propositioned to join in
Sure, yeah.
with
Why not?
swinging
Why not?
activities
Yeah,
that the guests are planning for later that evening. I'm like, oh.
they're very inclusive.
Kevin's going to be
The
there on
swingers.
Friday for
Yeah.
happy hour. Oh, I'm going to be there.
Some tells me you just got some people there.
I'm going to watch this show. I don't want to be involved,
No.
but I want to sit on the perimeter and
It's
people
entertaining.
watch.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
That
Just
is my
watching little
cut.
things like that. I just kind of sat back and observed. So it is definitely a fascinating lifestyle.
I'll see you Friday.
Okay, cool. That would be a good time. Come on out. We got the happy hour menu going from 4 to 7 with Jaybird's Pizza on there. And Virginia got her seafood salad. I got some chicken wings. We got mac and cheese, all kinds of good stuff. What I got on my mind here today, I always love new music, and I was very excited to see that one of my favorite groups, Weezer, is going to be coming out with a whole bunch of new albums, which has me all excited today. They're going to be doing seasonal albums this year, which is kind of a cool thing. Yeah, on the first day of each season, they're going to be coming out with a new album, and they're going to start on March 20th with Spring.
Yeah, he likes to write. They are definitely workhorses. And I heard him talk about this in an interview. He says he's going to write music till he's 60.
Okay.
And then he's going to go into service, he said.
Well, God
Rivers.
bless him. God bless them, because that is they're doing the Lord's work.
Well, look at the last 5 to 7 years, Weezer. They have cranked out album after album, and I've liked a lot of. I like the newer Weezer.
Mm-hmm.
I
have
like
too.
what they've done. I know, there's a big divide in fans. It's not the Blue Album, man, but I've liked their modern day stuff.
Yeah, I think it's actually fantastic stuff. So I'm very excited. So they are not letting me down with it. So if you're a big fan of Weezer, you should be excited that they got some new music on the way.
They were great live. I saw them two and a half, 3. When was that? That might have been 7 years ago now.
COVID, bruh.
Yeah,
Time,
I know.
man.
COVID's changed you.
What the hell did I go to that Weezer concert? Yeah,
Right.
well, it was within 10 years. They sounded great, guys.
Yeah, no, they absolutely
Sometime
did.
in the past decade,
Yeah.
I know I saw Weezer.
Okay, are these celebrities younger or older than our sweet Dennys? Now, here's the thing about celebrities a lot of times is they've got a lot of people working on them. So they typically look younger than most of us. Because, hey, when you've got somebody that is just waiting on call for Botox, it's like, oh, okay, hey, you always forever look like you're 18. So we're going to try to figure out here, are these celebrities younger or older than Dennys? Okay, now just to kind of give you a little bit of basis here for people who don't know, Dennys, our producer, was born on November 11th of 1983. He's 38 years old.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting to that 40 club. Come on, dog.
Okay.
We want you.
Close. Very close. Okay, so I'm going to give you a celebrity. You tell me, are they younger or older than Dennys? Chris Hemsworth, younger or older? What do you think? Chris Hemsworth. Where are you going to put him?
Hemsworth is.
There's so many Chris's. I kind of get them confused.
This is Thor, the Avengers guy.
Yeah, that's not going to help me.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, give me a superhero reference.
I think Hemsworth is just younger than
Ooh,
Dennys.
okay, I just Googled him. He is delicious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people consider him to be very attractive.
Just younger than Dennys.
Just younger. Okay, what do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to say just younger than Dennys, yeah.
Okay, both going to agree on that. Well, good news. You're both wrong.
Damn it.
Dang.
He's actually older than Dennys. Yeah. By just a couple of months. He
Okay.
is, yeah, so his birthday is in August. Dennys is in November
Oh.
of 83.
You're our Thor, Dennys.
Chris Hemsworth is a snack.
Oh, yeah, Virginia.
So is Denny's.
Yeah, right.
He's a Scooby snack.
Oh, he's a Scooby snack.
What do you think about Zac Efron?
Younger.
Okay. Jaybird sounds a little bit more confident with that. How do you feel on that, Virginia? Younger or older than Dennys?
I think Zac Efron is. Yeah, I think he's younger.
Going to go with younger on that. You both agree. You're both correct.
All right. Okay, we're back.
Yep. He is younger. He's birthday. He's born in 87, Dennys in 83, so by 4 years. Okay, next up, I've got Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum, is he younger or older than producer Dennys, who's 38?
He's older than Denny's.
Okay. What do you think, Virginia?
I like that you're picking all these tasty snack men.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know you're a
Well,
Tatum.
I mean, you can't argue with the bod.
You can't argue with the bod. You sound hungry.
As you say that, it sounds like smoke's coming out of your mouth.
It does. Yeah.
I think Channing is older
He's
than Denny's.
older than Denny's.
Okay, gonna go with older. Yes. You're both correct. He is older.
Our sweet Denny's looks younger than him in the face.
He does. Yeah, Channing Tatum looks more mature.
Yeah, he's 3 years older than producer Dennys.
Okay.
What about Chris Evans? Another tasty snack. Is he younger or older than producer Dennys, who's 38?
Evans is older.
Okay. What do you think, Virginia?
Chris Evans is older.
You are both correct. Yes, he is. Just goes to show you how young our sweet Dennys is. He's so young. You've got him older by about 2 years.
He's not as good looking as the other Chris Hemsworth, just saying.
Okay. He's not your favorite Chris then?
No.
She's more of a Chris Martin fan.
Yeah.
No, he's too skinny. I don't like that skinny rocker look.
How about Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf, is he younger or older than Dennys? What do you think, Bird?
He's younger and more angsty.
Okay. Virginia, do you agree?
I think Shia's older.
Okay. You're going to go with older. Bird is correct. He's younger. Yeah, by about 3 years.
Yep, I know celebrities, the dirt of the J.
Jaybird with a 1-point lead here on you, Virginia. What about Jake Gyllenhaal? Do you think he's older or younger than Dennys, Virginia?
Jake is older.
Bird?
He's older.
He is older. Yes, he is.
I chased him through an airport one time.
How was the back of his head?
He runs fast, y'all.
He's quick.
He's
huh?
quick in the Atlanta airport.
Were you using your witch's broom or were you on foot?
Well, I was on foot.
Okay.
He spotted me, I spotted him, and the chase was on.
Oh, he knew.
He knew
And it
right
looks
away.
like Pride in the back street. I was chasing him through
Crazy chick, run.
the airport.
I've seen her chase celebrities. I've seen her do it to Regis.
Yeah.
And Regis was scared too. He ran pretty quick as well.
Regis didn't know what was coming.
Yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal spotted me, and he had that look. He's like, oh, crap.
Oh, here she comes.
Here's another crazy cougar.
Yeah.
Run.
Kit Harington, he's the guy, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Do you think Kit Harington is older or younger than Dennys? What do you think, Bird?
I think Kits is younger.
Okay, Virginia?
Hold on, I had to Google Kit Harington.
Okay.
I think, oh yeah, he's tasty too. He's younger.
Yeah, he's younger. Yeah. Virginia, you're
He's
sexy.
tasty too, Cat. I'm hungry.
The cougar's licking her paws.
Stop making people feel uncomfortable.
I've built a career on that.
Henry Cavill, guy was Superman. Is he younger or older than Dennys? What do you think?
This is a
Jay
tough
Bird?
one. I think they're close, but I think Superman is just older than our sweet Denny's.
Okay. Virginia, do you agree?
Yeah, I think Henry Cavill's older.
Yes, he is. Yeah, just by a little bit. They're born in the same year, but he was May. Dennys is in November. Ryan Gosling, is he younger or older than Dennys?
Absolutely
Ryan Gosling.
older.
Absolutely older. Virginia?
Ryan Gosling is older.
Not with confidence?
I don't know who he is.
You don't know Ryan Gosling?
I know. I hear you Googling all these guys. I'm like, these are actually kind of big names. You're the dirt of the day person.
I know, but I just need a refresher because I am old.
I haven't Googled anything. Ryan Gosling is a big name,
Jaybird
dog.
knows all these tasty men.
I do.
He's all over it. Virginia's like, man,
I'm not the
who's
only
this
cougar.
Hamsworth guy?
There's so many cougars in here licking their
I
paws.
haven't had to Google one person.
Yeah. Virginia feverishly typing, who is this Ryan Gosling?
I just need to look at their face.
Kevin, who's this Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. What is this? Older, yes, correct. And finally, this is one Virginia definitely is probably going to have to Google. Dave Franco. Dave Franco.
Is that James Franco's
Brother.
brother? Okay.
Yes. Dave Franco. Bird.
Definitely younger.
Okay, yeah. Virginia.
Oh my gosh, the eyebrows on this kid, delicious and younger.
Very nice. Okay. All right, Bird, you got Vicious V by 1 there.
In your face, Gollum.
Yeah.
I'll get you next time.
So tasty, all these man. So the #1 theme park in America is in the state of Florida. Is anybody surprised by that?
No,
Nah, I
but
wouldn't be.
judging by your tease, it's not a Disney property.
Well, yeah, it may or may not be. Here's where it comes from. It's USA Today's Reader's Choice 10 best theme parks in America. And they have given us the #1 theme park in America at #1. But yeah, you're right. They don't have a Disney property at #1. They, in fact, put the Magic Kingdom in Orlando at #9.
Oh,
#9
damn!
in America.
The mouse has been cut.
They're
Like,
coming for the mouse.
Mouse on the
What?
ropes. Yes.
What?
I like it. Smack that mouse around.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure everybody's defaulting, saying, okay, well, it's Universal Orlando then. That's #1. No, it's not. Not at least according to USA Today.
Can we guess?
Yeah, go ahead, Virginia.
Show me Bush.
No. It's a
thought
good
we-
guess.
Thought we had Bush.
It's a good guess. Oddly enough, they do put Busch Gardens in Tampa at #6. They put that ahead.
Okay.
They put that ahead of the Magic Kingdom.
Bush spanks the mouse.
Can I guess?
Go ahead, Bird.
Show me Legoland.
Legoland. That is incorrect. Yeah, how many more can you go through?
All right, let's try to get this.
Yeah, let's see if you can
Yeah.
get this. This is the #1 theme park in America, according to USA Today.
And it's in Florida.
It is in Florida. It definitely is in Florida.
Epcot Center.
Epcot Center. No, it's not a Disney property. It's not Universal.
Not MGM.
Yeah, what do you got left?
Oh, we said Busch Garden. I mean, Santa's Enchanted Forest.
Santa's Enchanted Forest. No.
Hold on. There's
Yeah, I'm
we're
curious
missing
how long
something.
it's going to take for you guys to get
Rapids.
this.
Rapids.
Rapids Water Park, #1 in America. No, yeah.
Think about Tampa area.
Yeah.
You got Bush.
Yeah.
Think
Got
about
Busch Gardens.
Think about North.
I wonder how long this is going to take for you guys to get this.
Oh, Bird.
Yeah.
Sea Aquarium.
Huh?
Or Miami
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Miami Seaquariums.
Miami Seaquarium or SeaWorld.
They're separate places.
They're
so
right
you're-
next to
you're
each
throwing
other.
them out like it's one answer.
How about all things aquatic in a park?
The whale and all that.
Either Miami Seaquarium or
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
What would your answer be?
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld is correct. There you go. It's SeaWorld Orlando. According to USA Today, Reader's Choice. 10 best theme parks in America.
Huh. Probably because they have beer.
I don't know how. Honestly, I'm going to chalk it up to this. Americans are stupid. That's the only thing I can think of. Americans really don't get out. They really don't know a lot, and USA Today should stop asking them questions.
Have
And they
you
didn't see Blackfish or whatever that movie was.
Yeah, it was Blackfish. Have you been to that park before?
I have, yeah.
Did you like it?
I've been. It was okay. It was all right. It's okay. And I've been to Busch Gardens, and it's okay. I mean, they're fine. They're good. But to me, there's nothing like, and you know, you can argue, I think it's based on your preferences. It has to be either one of the Disney parks or Universal. It's not even debatable. It's A and B categories. It's not even close to me. I'd like to hear if anybody completely disagrees, because where are these people that took this poll?
I love getting my Epcot on. Epcot, to me,
love it because it's all about drinking.
It's got Soarin'. Soarin's my all-time favorite ride.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little something you can find for anybody. Even if you're not a big theme park rider, you'll find something there.
Can learn a little bit, get a drink in Japan. It's great.
Universal's got that whole city walk. That's a fun little area to go check out. But SeaWorld, no, number one. Like I said, Busch Gardens goes at 6, Magic Kingdom is at 9, and that's all that made it out of Florida in the top 10.
When's the last time y'all been to Animal Planet or Animal King World? Is it Kingdom? I'm not
I don't know what we're talking about.
When's the last time you went to the theme park in Orlando that features animals? I believe it's Animal Planet.
It was with you, because we stayed at that Wilderness Lodge, or the place where you were feeding the giraffes French fries off your hotel balcony.
Yeah.
Look, y'all.
Right next to the sign says, "Don't feed the giraffes French fries."
This just in, giraffes love French fries. I mean,
Love them. Yeah.
He loves to go rogue and feed the beast.
I'll tell you what, though, those giraffes loved me. I had so many giraffe moments.
Well, of course they did. You gave them delicious French fries from McDonald's.
Animal. Where's that?
Animal Kingdom?
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, okay. That's Orlando.
Did you like that place?
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
That's a Disney property.
It's very nice. It really it depends upon what your mode and your mood is. You know, for younger kids that are wowed by animals, that is great. And then you have a theme park that kind of fits you. Depending upon, for me, it was always what age are my kids now, and that would be what theme park we wound up going. As my kids were teenagers, we were at Universal more.
We took the kids to Universal for Christmas, and Rocco got to meet Spider-Man.
Big deal.
That was a real big deal. We went to the Islands of Adventure, and the Spider-Man ride, I think, was his favorite.
What did Spider-Man say to him? Did he have a moment with him?
They had like 10 minutes.
Oh,
They
wow.
did a whole like session where Spider-Man was like answering Rocco's questions, and you know Rocco's got a lot of questions.
Oh, yeah.
They took a picture together.
Wow.
Rocco loves Spider-Man now.
He does, I bet.
When I was that age, I was talking to the crime dog. It's a big
McGruff.
deal. Yeah,
McGruff.
it's a big deal, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we always have him at our Kids Fest. It's a big deal.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So what else made the top 10 if you've only got 3 questionable Florida theme parks in there? I gotta tell you, I was so like, who took this poll? USA Today's readers? How, like, they just, I don't know. Do they not get to Orlando? I don't know what's going on here.
And you're right. It's even got the controversy of the blackfish going on.
And number one, like, what is this? So where are USA Today readers going then? And what do they put as the top parks? Number 2, they say the best theme park in America is Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. That's what USA Today readers say is number 2.
Huh. Okay.
They put Kings Island, which is just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Now you've been there.
I have. That was the theme park when I grew up as a kid, because I grew up in southeastern Ohio, that we would go to. And as a kid, I assume it's still good. In fact, when I was a younger kid, and this is really, you know, the Orlando theme parks were going. For us, it was proximity, but they still would boast some of the fastest, tallest roller coasters in America. They used to keep up, at least. This is back in the 80s and early 90s.
And how was that food, Fat Kevin?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
Still going on a roller coaster
I
after them
love to
corn
stuff
dogs.
my face, get on a roller coaster, and then barf on everybody next to me. It's one of my favorite pastimes. They've got Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I guess in Virginia, so they love a Busch Gardens. Dollywood is number 5 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Haven't you been there?
I've been to Pigeon Forge. I've been to Gatlinburg. I've yet to go into Dollywood. I will do that. I will do that probably the next trip.
That's a road trip I'd like to go on.
All right. You know you're always welcome. My kids would love to have you in the back seat sharing snacks.
Dollywood is decent. I would put it a small step down from SeaWorld Orlando. And what it has.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they've got some of the same kind of rides, but yeah, that's
Do
about where I rank
Do
it.
they have fake animals playing instruments?
Don't remember that part.
Okay.
No,
Like
they
the
have
Country
real ones.
Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, you know I like that kind of
I know
stuff.
you
No,
do.
they actually have real humans. My cousin, that's where he plays spit jug and keyboards and
That's right.
and the Dolly
And
Wood Band.
Someone tells me he's more proud of the spit jug thingy than the keyboard.
Well, the family's more proud of him than they are of Kevin.
He's the biggest name in our family.
Really?
By far.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger than the Kevin Ralston.
Yeah, you do radio? Is that what you do?
Oh, radio. We can't
Radio.
even get no signal up here.
Do you play that country and western? Nope. Oh, all right then.
You play that pop music? Oh, that stuff's crap.
So John, tell us about that time you saw Dolly Parton.
They probably played Madonna.
Filthy woman.
They put Cedar Point at number 7. That's another Ohio theme park. It's towards Cleveland, and that's decent too.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I would say, they're kind of generic versions of Disney, basically, is where they are. Disney's 1A. Those theme parks, to me, are a 1B. Hershey Park in Pennsylvania is 8.
That's just my
That's
game.
the one with the chocolate.
Is that just straight up chocolate rides, chocolate rivers,
Don't know
chocolate
anything about
FR?
Hershey Park, yeah.
Let me Google
I
that.
don't know. I think
lost
it's a
me.
theme park that's just in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think
But
that's
it's
all it
not
is.
about chocolate.
I don't think it's like you're in a chocolate world. I don't think, but
That-
I've never been.
They need to make a chocolate world theme park.
Yeah. And then they got Knott's Berry Farm from Buena Park, California, number 10. That's what USA Today says is the top 10 best theme parks in America.
I think Kevin's right. I'm not seeing a lot of chocolate, Virginia.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Oh,
That's
man.
kind of a trick.
I don't know. They got a Reese's peanut butter dude walking around the park. I
Okay.
got to explore.
Okay, they have like a whole chocolatier and chocolate town.
Okay, there is a chocolate element.
Okay. A
Oh.
chocolate element.
Oh, y'all, we might have to. Man, let's do a road
You go to the
trip.
water park, all the water's brown.
I would love that.
Oh, yeah, all the kids are getting out of brown water. Yeah.
I don't hate
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks
yeah.
like somebody made Dookie on the
Yeah.
slide.
Yeah, so kids, stay away from the chocolate slide. I don't know what's
They
going
usually
on there.
shut the thing down.
Yeah,
Protein spill.
Yeah, their water park is very gross.
Hershey Park has singing fake animals.
That's how you rate them.
Yep,
You go to Chuck E. Cheese for that, dog.
you're right.
Save yourself some money.
Yeah, save yourself some money. And you got to as well. You know, I'd seen that travel and tourism was doing really well, was picking up. I hope it continues to. But, we got this little inflation thing that's going on.
Yeah, man, the gas prices are just going up and up and up.
Yeah, I saw by Memorial Day, they're talking about $4 a gallon.
Dang.
Which you see something like that doesn't really bode well for Florida typically. That means that people might stop driving around and traveling as much. And so what does that mean when it comes to expendable money to go check out SeaWorld if that's where you're going to be going?
Do you know how much it costs to fill your tank up?
Yeah, it's different everywhere, but the national average right now is $3.46. And so Florida, depending upon where you are, northern Florida can be cheaper, South Florida can be a little bit more expensive than the national average, but right around that ballpark is what you're talking about.
It's all about the cost of oil, Jay-Bird. And a couple of years ago, oil was 60-something bucks a barrel. Now it's 80-something bucks a barrel.
Well, I read in the journal that NASDAQ said the Dow Jones. Oh, never mind.
NASDAQ himself came out.
Yeah. They say the average person is now spending about $12 more to fill up a tank of gas in a medium-sized car than they were in 2021.
I just filled mine up because it was low. It was at the E level, and it took me. It was I think $45 to fill it up completely.
Wow.
I think last year or a couple years ago, whenever
Yeah.
I got it, it was in the 30s.
Yeah.
So it's gone up.
It's getting tough. Prices going up. Keep talking about all these kind of things. It has been worse in America, though. There was an era called the Depression.
Maybe you've heard of it.
Yeah, maybe you've heard of it. That was not great. So thankfully, we're not there. In fact, if you want to just get perspective on how depressing it was then compared to now, there is a listing of popular meals they were serving up during the Depression because they had to make their dollar work for them. So what kind of concoctions were they coming up with? I'll share it with you next. People sounding off on these theme parks, especially the one in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey Park. Somebody said that, yeah, it does have, the rides and the roller coasters, but right next door is kind of like a museum place called Chocolate World.
Ooh.
Which has a moving tour with seeing cows mimicking a factory. It's got some small activities, a food court, which you love, Jay Bird.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can get a whole bunch of stuff there if
Okay.
that be your thing.
It is.
Yeah. People wondering on that list we were talking about from USA Today of the best theme parks in America that put SeaWorld at number 1. Somebody said Six Flags doesn't make the cut. There's so many Six Flags. I am kind of surprised because they are pretty good and they're in some big cities.
That's a water park, right?
No, they have regular like theme park.
Yeah. Yeah. I would put it, for me, it's on the same level of your Kings Island. It's kind of their versions if you don't have a Kings Island or a Cedar Point like we had in Ohio.
Wasn't there a Six Flags of Atlanta? Is that what that is?
Yeah, they used to have them. There's one in Texas. There used to be one in a bunch of different states. I think Six Flags might be one of the biggest chains.
God, yeah. I thought at one point they had a division of water parks too, but I could be making
They
that
probably do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So people are saying SeaWorld has stepped up the roller coaster game. But from somebody who has SeaWorld season passes, it said the rides are great, but how many times can I watch the animals doing the same things? I guess it's good if you don't get to see that type of stuff.
I think the animals are asking the same question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're tired of it?
Oh, these people again.
Ask that whale how many times he wants to jump through that hoop again.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And somebody said you're talking about gas prices. Going to be, they expect to be around $4 a gallon by Memorial Day when people start taking their summer vacations, unfortunately. And somebody texted and said, yeah, it's not just the gas. Check out the hotels. I went to Bradenton this past weekend, and for a Hampton Inn, it was $350 to $400 a night.
What?
A Holiday Inn was $250.
A Hampton Inn?
What the heck is that?
You got some balls charging $3 something a night for a Hampton Inn.
Do you at least get several breakfast sandwiches in the morning?
They may have the Continental. I don't know if they do a breakfast sandwich, though.
Sometimes they'll make a little sandwiches, put them out.
Yeah.
You know, they'll have a bunch.
As long as they're wrapped.
Yeah, they got to be wrapped.
They got to be wrapped. I don't like them just sitting out there, people breathing on them.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people are feeling the effects of the inflation that is going on now, and I think we're all just kind of hoping that, all right, I hope this is the worst it's going to get, because there are prices rising on a lot of different things.
Cereal. Can I get an amen on that one?
That's always been expensive, but yeah. Virginia, you're just telling me about what they're doing to bacon.
Yeah, I looked yesterday. Bacon is almost $9 for a pack of bacon. Now, this is the same bacon that like a couple of years ago was $4 or $5 max.
Those are pistachio prices, girl.
Almost $9 for the same bacon.
Yeah.
Don't get us talking about the modern day pistachio.
I was talking with somebody yesterday about bacon. They're like, you know what? I'm going to cut bacon out of my diet. I'm not paying $9 a pack for bacon.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't need bacon anyway. It's not good for me.
Yeah, they have a poll out today, or a study that says that if you eliminate the red and processed meat, you'll add 10 years to your life. So good for you.
And am
There you
I
go.
am I noticing cheese is going up a bit? Is that on any of your little reports?
No, I haven't noticed that. The cheese that I get cheese every week. I love it. I get the same cheese every week, and it's held steady.
I'm a fancy bee. I've been getting that brie cheese lately.
Look at you.
I'm a Gouda man.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it. I
yeah.
gotta hate you for no Gouda. I love it.
Okay. So things could be worse. America has been through it before. They called it the Great Depression. Thankfully, we weren't around for it. So that's why some of these things are kind of surprising. But if you do get a little bit tight, here's some options for some recipes you could try. These are apparently some popular, cheap recipes that Americans were using during our worst financial crisis. They had something called meatless meatloaf. Now, often it would include cottage cheese, nuts, kidneys, dried fruit, rice, and anything else available just to pack in as many calories into the dish as possible.
That sounds.
Meatless meatloaf.
Kevin, you've turned our stomachs.
I mean,
That's gnarly.
That's a do it bitch punishment.
It is. Yeah, these could
Oh my
be.
gosh. Write that down. We'll make a meatless meatloaf.
Yeah, we could use these. Or condiment sandwiches.
Okay, I'm
They
listening.
would take ketchup, mustard, or mayo and just put it on 2 slices of bread.
I
There you
still
go.
do that. That's not gross to me.
That's a poor kid sandwich.
Throw some cheese on there. That's not that bad.
In the Great Depression, they also ate something called peanut butter and onions.
Oh.
It involved hollowing out an onion, filling it with a mixture of peanut butter and breadcrumbs, and then baking it for an hour.
There might be your punishment. That one is pretty gnarly.
PB and onions.
Oh.
They also ate carrot spaghetti. They would take spaghetti noodles and they would cook it far past its recommended time in order to make it extra tender and soft. Then they would boil carrots and then add in a dollop of white sauce just to add a smidgen of flavor, and there you got carrot spaghetti.
What's white sauce? Especially back in olden times.
It's usually an Alfredo kind of sauce.
Okay.
Yeah,
White sauce.
you like Alfredo?
Okay, I'm just asking. In olden times, is that what white sauce is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
We hope. A milk-based sauce.
Virginia knows her sauces of the Great Depression.
I made a white sauce last night.
Just because you got a depression name doesn't mean you know.
One of the oddest Jeopardy categories ever. Sauces of the Great Depression. Wait, what?
White sauce, red sauce.
Virginia's
you
like,
got a
I got
brown
this.
sauce.
All right, I'm taking your word that white sauce in the Great Depression is Alfredo.
Dude, I can make a sauce.
They also ate something called Hoover stew, which was a mixture of macaroni, hot dogs, corn, and tomatoes. They would boil it all together in a pot and serve it as a chunky soup.
I think it's named after the president.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or his wife, who I think was making it. Yeah, either way.
It just sounds like they threw anything they had in the fridge, leftovers.
Well, it's a chunky hot dog stew is what it is. You want to boil it down.
Yeah, you think hot dogs are gross. Now think about hot dogs in the Great Depression.
Oh, wow. Then they would also eat dandelion soup. I guess dandelions were taken and added to just a simple broth to give people iron, magnesium, calcium, and vitamins like B and C. So they did that just for nutrients.
How hard would that be to make?
It'd be easy to make. I think it'd be tough to get down.
I think there's dandelion in some of our squeezed juices.
Do you want to
Okay.
make some
And
dandelions?
I don't hate it, but I kind of like that, I don't know, sometimes I like the taste of grass.
But that's different than you just straight up making dandelion soup. You got other ingredients here to
right.
doctor it up.
It's balanced out with, other juices that make it not so pungent.
You're going straight dandelion on this. Straight dandelion.
Yeah, dandelion is a big ingredient in squeezed juices, and a bunch of green juices have dandelion greens.
Okay. Well, I
Do
guess
you
it's
just
all
go
those
in the
nutrients.
yard and pick them?
I'm sure they grow them at a commercial farm.
I don't know,
Be
but
my
if
guess.
we're doing a KVJ style, let's go pick in.
Does Florida have dandelions?
I think so.
I'm sure.
Yeah, isn't that the one where you?
Urban Kev doesn't get out to the sticks much.
I think the dandelion flower is the one that you blow
Yeah.
and all those things go everywhere. But I think the greens are what they use for the juice, not
Okay.
the flower that you blow on your friend and get all kind of crumbs on him.
Okay. And for dessert during the Great Depression, they would serve up a couple things. One was a frozen fruit loaf, which was a mixture of fruit pieces, cream, eggs, raisins, bits of chocolate, or anything else that they could get their hands on. Then they would freeze it and serve it as a dessert.
Am I the only one that doesn't like their food described with the word loaf?
Loaf is
Loaf
a gross
word.
And I think it came out of poorer times because it was
Yeah.
just throwing a lot of stuff together. You could disguise things, and it became a loaf. And for good reason. When we could afford other things and we could get away from that, just taking whatever you could get your hands on, loaf has, I think, earned the gross connotation it has.
They had that. There's that meat olive loaf, and my mom and my Aunt Ann would always eat olive loaf. It's bologna with buttons. It looks like buttons.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh.
So on a muffalata sandwich, they put olive loaf. They put all these Italian meats. It is delicious.
You ever had olive loaf, Kev?
No, I don't think I have.
Don't.
It's like a cured meat, like a lunch meat, but it's got little bits of olive in it. It's actually really good.
It looks straight up like someone put mixed buttons in it.
It sounds gross. Yeah, it sounds gross.
Gnarly.
Yeah, I'll take your word on it. And then they would serve something called depression cake. They would whip up some flour, a bit of chocolate, sugar, vinegar, and vegetable oil. They put it all together, and they'd take it, put it in an oven until it came up into like a hearty and fluffy cake. And they called it that because I guess you didn't have to have eggs, butter, or milk, which was really hard to get your hands on during the Depression. So they would make a cake out of whatever else they had. And that's what they got. And they call it depression cake.
Depression cake.
Yeah.
I think it was a big deal. It was something they loved. It was considered something.
That was a treat.
Yeah.
Yay, kids, tonight we have depression cake. Oh, really?
And that's when you have the good stuff.
Yeah, that was a good Saturday night in the Depression.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Whoopsie, or is it a whoopsie? I don't know, Jay Bird. What do you think? Nelly issued an apology yesterday after he says he accidentally posted a romantic video on his Insta story with him and a girl, and there was, lots of skin.
I don't see him wanting to do that on purpose. Look,
His face was not visible in the clip. She was doing all the work, if you know what I mean.
I think I get it.
And I guess a bunch of people saw it and screenshot it. So even though he took it down, it's out there.
You got to be so quick. And if you're Nelly, if you're at that level, good luck. As soon as it goes out, it's going to be screenshot.
He said, look, I sincerely apologize to this young lady and her family. This was an old video that was private and that I never meant to go public. But there you go. The clip, which was less than a minute, blew up and lots of people were making comments and sharing it.
Oh, boy.
He might have to pay something.
Yeah, lots of people were making comments about his anatomy and the sounds he was making. I guess he was the videographer.
Well, I wonder, how that would work. Let's say, just for argument's sake, he accidentally did this. He's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did this. She could come back and say, well, look, I'm legit suffering from emotional distress here.
Because you can legit see her face.
Yeah, I think this is a slam dunk win, is it not?
Kevin,
you're the legal eagle.
What do you think, Kev? Can she sue Nelly because he released this video of her?
Even if it's an accident, her face is all out there.
He might be trying to cover his bases right now by talking about it being an accident. And I don't know what your, because I know they do have that one thing about the revenge porn that is out there where, people can't post that kind of stuff up. So you probably just have to present intent, how it happened, explain yourself, and then a judge would probably have to sort it out, would be my guess.
Yeah, but even in accidents, sometimes you have to pay stuff.
It's possible.
I didn't mean to do it, but
it's possible.
That's a pretty big mess up.
Nelly's reps are saying, oh, we think he was hacked.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's kind of, if you've been drinking, which I know all about this, drinking and Instagramming, you could absolutely accidentally post a video to your Instagram and not mean to.
I have never done something on a level like that, but to Virginia's point, if you're drinking and you're not paying attention, things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You can post.
When you get your Insta story thing and it pops up, it gives you the option to use the camera or use a video that you already have in your bank of videos. It would be very easy with one slip of the thumb and, I don't know, a little bit of fun juice in your belly.
Yeah, I think if she wanted to take him to court, I think she's going to win. I don't know. I took business law for a semester, so
shows.
I kind of know a thing.
Your outfit definitely looks like you're involved in legal stuff. TV ratings for the Olympics are down, way down.
Yeah, big time.
Way down. The first 4 days of competitions and Thursday night's broadcast are down nearly 50% when you compare to the last time the Olympics were on TV.
Okay, is it the Olympics that suck, or is it how they're presenting it?
Or is it the fact that they're in China?
Yeah, I don't know.
People don't like China
I don't know
or whatever.
necessarily what's driving it down. I haven't watched the first really minute of it. It's been on. I glanced up. I'm like, I have no interest in it. The one photos that were really getting knocked yesterday on social media, and I almost thought this has to be Facebook or Photoshopped. It was a ski slope that looked like it was around a bunch of big old smokestacks in a brown, dingy area. And then all of a sudden they had this one ski slope with fake snow on it. And they had these jumpers jumping off of it. And then in the backdrop was them behind this brown industrial area with smokestacks and all that stuff. And I'm so I didn't fully get it. And I'm
Is
like,
that real?
I don't know. That's just it. That's the only discussion I've had. The U.S. isn't even in like the top 5 in the medal count, so I guess we're not doing well. We're having one of our worst Olympics. I guess,
that could be a reason too why. I mean, people want to watch winners. So if the U.S. is not winning, maybe the U.S. doesn't want to watch.
I think there's a lot of reasons. It's in China. There's an issue. They were talking about, the athletes are doing kind of a silent boycott by putting something on their uniforms. So there's that thing. There's the China thing. There's the ugly smokestack thing, the fact that we're not winning thing.
We're boycotting stuff.
Yeah, so I don't fully get it, but maybe it's a combination of all those things. If the ratings are down, and that's a drastic amount, 50%.
50% is massive.
Good news though, I edited a clip today that said we won our first medal in the Olympics. So
okay,
USA, come on, USA.
What was it in?
Lindsay Jacobellis. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
The clarity.
And coming down to the finish, can Lindsay Jacobellis hold on to it? She does it. It's time to move on and finally put an end to talking about the 2006 Lindsay Jacobellis and begin talking about Beijing Olympic gold medalist Lindsay Jacobellis.
Is it because our names are hard to pronounce?
Okay, let's just call her Lindsay. But she got the gold.
Jacobellis.
Yes.
Okay.
She got the gold, y'all.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
we're in it.
Yeah.
And could Adele be engaged
Oh, boy.
to that sports manager? Rich Paul is his name. And I did a little deep dive into this cat. He's 40. She's 33. Now, Rich Paul is the guy that teamed up with LeBron James to do the sports agent thing and has a whole company out in Los Angeles and kind of is a player, never been married. But now Adele just showed up spotting a nice big fat diamond on her left ring finger, and that usually means you're engaged. So could that be what's going on? Is she just trying to say, we're good, we're fine, look at my ring. I wasn't crying and sobbing while I was trying to practice for my Las Vegas residency.
It just seems like a lot for 7 months, no?
It's a lot. They just started dating, and now they're engaged, and then there's tears, and there's screaming and crying.
Emotions.
I don't know Adele, but it seems like we're lining up some factors here that maybe says that she's a disaster in relationships.
Well, this is good for the music.
It's
about
great for the
music,
music.
Kevin.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that confidently, but there's a couple telltale signs.
Oh, I take it back. They've only been dating 6 months.
Yeah, no, exactly. 6
I
months.
gave them an extra month. Just to
I
be...
gave it too. I
Yeah.
thought you were right. But yeah, it's even less time
Yeah.
to be engaged and sobbing and shouting and
That's a
fighting
lot,
and
in fact.
canceling residencies because this man is working you over.
When it comes to your musicians and your music, does it take away? Does someone's personal drama take away from their music for you?
In this case, yes.
Okay, it's different for every musician.
I think everybody should be judged individually on their drama, but this sounds like she did this and wrecked the Vegas residency and wrecked a lot of people's vacation plans and wrecked a lot of the cast and crew's plans to be a part of her show because she was sobbing and fighting with a man on the phone that she just met 6 months ago. I'm sorry. Girl, you got to get it together.
I said it last week, I'm saying it again, and I'm just asking the question, is she leaving in the sheets?
Could be.
Could be.
That's what it's, I mean...
That's what it's looking like. And now if she's proposed to or at least has a big ring on the finger, everybody is speculating that they're engaged.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got a few celebrity birthdays going on here today. Happy birthday to Michael B. Jordan. He is soon becoming America's greatest action hero. He's got one amazing action movie after another that has been coming out. He's turning 35 today, in that prime age. Tom Hiddleston. He plays Loki in Thor and the Avengers. He is 41 today. Used to also be with Taylor Swift there for a while. And Joe Pesci is 79. I think he spends a good bit of time in Boca. Remember, he used to punch people in the face at Jamba Juices there.
That was the rumor.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yes, that was his go-to move.
I'm a fan of his music, of his movies, and his fight moves at Jamba Juice. That is amazing.
I want to squeezy pleasy, and I want to punch that guy in the face.
I get it.
Yeah. Also, happy birthday to my daughter Isla from Dad, Spencer and the dogs, Frankie and Rosie, turning 17 years old. Happy 15th to our daughter Samara. Proud to be your parents. Have an amazing birthday. Love Mom and Dad. Also, Colin Tower, happy birthday. Such an amazing boyfriend. I can't believe it's almost our 1-year anniversary. You're the best.
Whoa.
And a happy 16th birthday to Johnny. Eagle Scout, here we come.
Look at you. That's a big deal to be an Eagle
Yeah.
Scout. You got to do the work.
Is Eagle after or before Boy Scout?
After.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah,
That's top.
it's the
That's
top.
Yeah, that's like a black belt.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's the pinnacle.
That means you can whoop a Cub Scout's butt.
That means you can make a fire out of anything.
Oh, you can work
Yeah.
a Cub Scout over.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you get a merit badge for that.
Clean as clock.
Yeah, maybe that's what Joe Pesci was going for at Jamba Juice. That is from Mom, Dad, and your big sister, Francesca. So happy birthday. Got a birthday and you want a shout out? All you have to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Oh, yeah, here we go. This is all set up for a victory for the bird here today. It is National Pizza Day. He always wears his pizza hoodie and onesie in here when he does these world record attempts. So today might be it. He's so good at taking punishment as well that this world record doesn't stand a chance.
Well, it's really up to the person slapping. A lot
Yeah.
of pressure is going to be on you.
It's kind of my world record Wednesday.
You'd be a part of it.
Yeah, it's our world record. If you want to
Yeah.
do division, you can. But I'm trying to bring us together.
Yeah.
Why fight when we can unite, Denny? You know what I'm saying?
How much would you love this, Virginia? You and Bird on the books together?
I mean, it'd be a big day.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
honestly, if I can slap probably quicker and harder. If you want, you can take the pizza to the face, and I can do the slaps.
I'm good.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the world record is the most pizza slice face slaps in 15 seconds. Record stands right now at 210. Let's see if we can't break that.
210.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go balls to the wall, 15 seconds, full gorilla, no stop until Kevin says stop.
Okay.
Now, do you know, was there only one person that was doing this slapping? Did they have multiple people? I mean,
It's
210 seems insane.
It's
to
two
me.
people, and then the person, there's a slapper, and then there's a taker. I'm taking it. I'm taking that pizza right to the face.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, that
So
to me is
you
just
see- you
amazing.
see-
I do.
yeah.
I do.
Boom, boom,
I'm
boom,
going to get real close
Yeah.
and make them very short
They
strokes.
should.
Yeah, so they don't have to, necessarily be hard or anything crazy like that. It's
Are we standing or can you lay down?
You tell me what you think we should do. If we lay down, KVJ TV can't see it, and then that's a whole other set of problems that I don't feel like dealing with.
I would sit, and in the world record, it was actually done in a radio studio in Canada.
Wow.
And they had the person sitting, the person who's doing the slapping was standing. They don't look like they were too violent. They were very short strokes that was going back and forth, side to side, and in 15 seconds.
Watch what I'm doing.
We can't let these Canadians beat us.
No, we can't. They're Canadians, and they're from another radio show. Come on, we got to show them up.
Yeah.
What's all this about?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. World Record Wednesday. Most pizza slaps in 15 seconds to the face. 210 is the mark. All right, Virginia, are you ready here?
I guess so. I'm ready. I mean, I haven't trained. I haven't practiced. I usually like to prepare, but
Okay.
none of that has been done because it is a KVJ production.
That's right. Okay, here we go.
Wait, you got to face me.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying
You got to spread them.
Can you try to count yourself, Virginia? Maybe yell out after every
You got to put your feet
10.
down.
Virginia, can I? All right,
You're going to kick me in the privates.
Virginia, I'm trying to do what you want me to do. I'm listening to Kevin. I'm trying to move the microphone. Good God.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
What do you want me at?
I just don't want you to kick me.
I can't block the camera.
Is she not a good assistant?
Take your hoods off.
She seems like she's causing you some
keeping
problems
this
here.
Why?
Because I don't want pizza in my hair.
Okay.
Such a diva.
All right. Trying to get this straight. Okay, Virginia, when you slap, if you can, like maybe at every 10, 20, something like that, so we can kind of get a count. I'm going to try to see as well.
She can't count. It's too much for her.
Okay, too much. Going to break her brain.
Yeah. So we need the chat room. We need you, Kevin. We got everybody involved.
Okay.
You know I'm not good at math.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, on your mark, get set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Faster. Go faster. Faster. Go. Go.
Okay, and done. All right, okay. Pizza's all over Bird's face.
Rings on? What?
15 seconds. I got you guys over 100, somewhere around there. Dennys, I don't know if you were able to do a count. I think we're going to have to probably slow it down.
I'll slow it down and review it. I tried to count every sound I heard. I got about 65.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was going by the...
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we'll review the game film to see where we exactly got. I don't know if we got the 210.
There's pizza everywhere.
Yeah.
There might be blood, too, because I got a fingernail or a ring. Did you take off your ring?
I forgot.
Oh, my God.
She worked that into the mix.
Dude.
That's a little shot from the wedding ring.
Oh, my
I
God.
think Virginia's got a little chunk of pizza in her hair, too.
I
Yeah.
do.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, Kevin.
Oddly enough, the Canadian show didn't make any pizza mess.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Our pizza was loose.
It
Fell apart.
And the thing that they had done as well was they took a piece of pie and they, New Yorkers eat it where they fold it. They fold it like that, so she wasn't getting hit in the face with any topping. She was getting hit with the underside of the pizza.
Yeah, but that's what fun is that? What kind of video is that?
See, that's Canada. They break world records. They just don't do it in a fun way. Yeah.
Ours has sauce on the face, and
Yeah.
And in
we're
the
just
hat
big
and-
fans.
yeah.
This is the American one.
Yeah.
Edgier.
You never look better for National Pizza Day, though.
I can already feel 3 pimples.
You look like you are a pizza.
I feel like I'm 16 with zits.
All right. The initial thought is that we may have fallen a little bit short of the world record of 210
The chat room
in
saying
15 seconds. Well, I don't know if anybody actually has got a clear shot on that. I mean, everybody can throw out their own guesses. I thought that I have you a lot higher than what Dennys does.
Damn, Dennys.
Yeah. So we'll take a look and see what we got on that. We'll let you know if we came back.
pretty
with
major discrepancy. Kevin said 100, then he said 60.
Yeah, I was just trying to see, and I was trying to do the time, and I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like, yeah, we're looking at time and all that kind of stuff. I had too much going on, but we'll see.
It just looks like we put a pizza in a fan.
Back to the drawing books, my friends.
Yeah.
Like pizza shrapnels everywhere.
Well, if you want to celebrate National Pizza Day today, a fun little world record you can all attempt. If you do, make a little video, send it to us. We'll get some of those and put a montage together of your attempts. 210 slaps, 15 seconds.
Do the underside of the pizza,
Yeah.
unless you want to get real messy.
Whatever you want to do, y'all. Whatever you want to do. Well, the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, and they're starting to get sports gambling in many states now. Florida had it for about 8 hours till we got rid of it again. So, psych, you're not betting on the Super Bowl legally within the state, but a record 31.5 million Americans will be.
Did you get your money back from that? Because I know you and your son were like, sweet, sports gambling, let's play $5 a game.
Yeah, right.
And you put some money on the app, and then it dissolved in a matter of hours.
Yeah, no, thankfully my son is a terrible gambler, and he lost, I think, everything. So, yeah, so it probably was a blessing for us. So,
Look,
Yeah.
win big, lose big, kid. That's how it goes.
That's what he did. Yeah, hey, when you're playing with dad's money, who cares, right?
Yeah, it's not real money.
Yeah, they think that Americans are going to be hitting around $7.6 billion worth of wagers coming up for the game on Sunday. FanDuel saying that 59% of the spread bets are on the Bengals to cover the 4 points that they are as an underdog. 76% of bets predict the Bengals to win the game outright on Sunday. So I guess maybe that bodes well for this make or break up email that we got here. Boy, you see this all the time. Makeup or breakup is the question. And it says here, my husband bet our financial future on football.
Oh, boy.
The email says, my husband's always been really reckless with our money, and it's been an issue through all 10-plus years of our marriage. Now he's come to me to tell me that he placed a $50,000 bet for the Bengals to beat the Rams in Sunday's Super Bowl.
Oh, my gosh.
His dad is from Cincinnati. He grew up a Bengals fan, and he told me that if they win, we'll be able to pay off our home mortgage. But then if they lose, we're going to be in a really tough spot financially for years. I'm just sick of him risking our money like this, and I'm seriously contemplating leaving him if the Bengals lose. Now, does that sound crazy to put your whole marriage on a Super Bowl or a football game? When he placed the bet, the Rams were listed as 4-point favorites to win. Anyone else ever dump a gambler, and what was your breaking point?
You got to know when to fold 'em, know when to hold 'em. I was hoping for some
backwards.
Close, yeah.
I was hoping.
You
That's
flipped
the
the lyrics.
dyslexic Kenny Rogers.
I was distracted by no one joining in with me.
Well, we were distracted by the fact that you were singing the wrong
We would have
lyrics.
joined, but you weren't going the right route.
Join in with a beat next time, dog.
We prefer to let you embarrass yourself and join in and sing it
I
wrong.
can't get embarrassed by stuff like that.
I think that you only gamble with play money. You don't gamble with your house when you don't have FU money. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're right.
You don't.
You gamble with FU money.
You gamble with play money. You gamble after your bills are paid. And if your wife is upset by your gambling and you've bet $50,000 on the Bengals and they don't win, you kind of deserve to be alone, bruh.
Yeah, I could see, you at some point leaving a gambler. And I assume that if you do, there is going to be a breaking point where they made that one final bet that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I'm pulling for Joe Burrow too, but this is stupid. You don't have 50 grand extra play money.
You got a dog in this fight.
I do. Joe Burrow went to LSU.
All right. I'm going for the opposite team, Kevin.
You're going for the Rams?
Yeah.
The Rams
Oh,
kept
man.
the Saints out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
bird.
In your face, witch. Come on.
There's your bad wrestler.
The Rams suck.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna get real rammy up in here. Oh, Kev, I'm going all in on the Rams.
I think the only thing that I would say on this is that, and I mean, hey, I guess in a sense your marriage is all on this. And win or lose, to me, I would say never again. You got to put a limit on his bets. It sounds like you guys have your financial stakes tied together. That's why you care so much. It's not like him blowing his own money on this. And say you have to put a limit on it, and you likely need to go to Gamblers Anonymous or something like that if this is an ongoing problem, which you referenced in the email. And if he loses, if he won't put a limit on the bets and he won't seek any kind of help or counseling for this, yes, I think you end the marriage. Because it carries the stress to you. It carries the stress to your marriage. That's not fair to you.
It is not fair because he's making all these risky moves and causing her all this internal stress and fear and pain. And it's not fair. You better hope the Bengals win.
Yeah.
And then you can never do this to your wife again.
Just ordering my Matthew Stafford jersey. QB for the Rams.
Okay. I was going to say, don't get the one from when he's with the Lions.
He probably would.
Probably.
Same color. So
He
stupid.
didn't even know the
He's so
gambler.
stupid.
He didn't even know he was playing.
He's just so dumb.
Okay. Yeah, somebody said, I think it's kind of messed up. She's saying that you'll only leave if he loses. Yeah, I think you've got a problem regardless. So I wouldn't put your marriage on a football game. You've got problems already.
Yes,
Yeah.
you've got problems, but you've got way worse problems if he loses.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your thoughts on this makeup or breakup email? He started eating without me. It says, I met a guy on Tinder and was meeting him in person for the first time. I was really excited because this guy was really hot and our conversations leading up to the date had been amazing. So he picked a trendy restaurant that was rather expensive, but told me that he'd be picking up the tab since it was his choice. He just wanted me to try the place. It was his absolute favorite. The food is to die for, he says. Well, when I got there after work, the place is already packed. I look around, though, and I see him. He's already sitting down, and he's eating.
What?
And I wasn't even late. So I'm immediately miffed that he started eating without me. But as I come over to join him, he said, oh, I saw this table open up, and I wanted to jump in on it so nobody else would take it. Confused, I start to sit down as a waitress comes up and clears the table. It then became apparent to me pretty fast that This food was from the last people that were at the table, but my date, I saw him, was eating from the plates that the strangers had left behind.
Oh, gross.
I didn't want to start the date off awkward and call him out, so I didn't say anything, and it wasn't mentioned the entire date, but I can't get it out of my head that he was eating from a stranger's plate. The rest of the date was cool, but I never mentally made it past that first image. Would you give this guy a second date because he has asked? Virginia?
Are you sure that was food left by the last people? Are you sure he didn't get there and order and then she was clearing that because you were new to the scene?
I would guess her deduction comes from the fact that they probably cleared more than one plate. If it were just one, you might ask him, did you already get something to eat? If you're clearing two and it's on the other side of the table, you're probably assuming at that point that there was somebody else sitting here before, especially if she's clearing off 2 water glasses and there's maybe a napkin crumpled up on the other plate.
There's no way that I could sit there and not address this with him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how people could not address. If I went on a date and I saw a girl sneaking some, I don't know, leftover enchilada, there's no way I'm not bringing that up. And I'm not coming at her judgmental. I'm just saying, I'm curious. I want to know.
I need answers
Yes,
for me.
For me.
It's not about you. It's about, I got to figure out what's going on here, and I can't have questions linger in my head.
I'm not trying to make it uncomfortable, but I'm walking in, you're at a table, you're eating food already, and you invited me to dinner. I'm asking you some questions.
Thank you.
Okay. So
She dropped the ball by not bringing it up.
okay, so she is where she is. Are you giving him date 2 or is it done?
How hot is he?
That's a good question.
It sounds like, he's got everything going on. She would be going on a second date with him if it weren't for the fact that she saw him eating off somebody else's plate.
Okay, let's reverse this. Let's go back in time. Kevin, it's single Kev. You are going on this hot date. Same scenario. You walk in and you see this girl eating leftover enchilada off someone's table. Do you give her a date too if she's cool?
I think I would. I think I would do it. I could get past it.
During COVID?
There's no COVID. We're talking about
I don't know. How do you get COVID from eating off someone else's plate?
If they had COVID and you're eating their enchilada.
I don't think that's how it works, Virginia.
I think you can get COVID from an enchilada.
Let's not turn this politically motivated.
Saliva.
Oh boy, here comes Virginia with her wrong medical facts
Here we
again.
go. Virginia's ways on how you catch COVID.
You can totally catch COVID from somebody's enchilada. You can catch it from a drinking glass, too.
Sweet Dennys, have fun with those calls.
Okay.
Germs are germs, Kevin.
Thank you, Dr. Virginia, for explaining all the other crazy ways you can get COVID.
I know about these things.
You do.
Doctor know it nothing.
Somebody said, what might even be more troubling is you might want to check this out. He was on a date right before you.
Ugh.
So he has double booked. His other date had just left.
What a pig.
That's why he was eating from his own plate, and now he's getting something else.
That's sloppy, though. I mean, what do you do? If you're doing that, dude, you're so cavalier with how you're doing this.
Yeah.
You got to ask him straight up, girl.
Yeah.
Before you take a second date, you got to say, look, I have a few scenarios in my mind, and I just need clarity from you. Either you were on another date and you were finishing your meal, or you were eating from the previous diner's food. Either way, I need to know, what were you doing?
Not gonna lie, though, am I the only one that's kind of craving enchiladas now? We've talked about it so much, it's kind of got me going. No? All right, I'll shut up.
I'm thinking maybe there are 2 different reasons. Neither one is a good option as to what this guy was doing before. Yeah, I don't know. In this case, maybe you don't do the second date.
Just go back on Tinder and find some other strange piece of A.
Yeah.
Yeah, block him and move on.
Any other thoughts? You can always text them to us, 877-979-WRMF, or send your makeup or breakup emails to us, mail@kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second here in your Dirt of the Day, I will give you an update on what's going on with these island boys. We talked about them the other day, and we're kind of joking about their look and trying to figure out if the Island Boys were a legit musical group or if they were mocking
Well, we'd seen a video of them. They were playing at Live, the Fontainebleau, and they're guys from Palm Beach County, and they're famous because of TikTok, and they went out on stage at Live, and they didn't have any backing music, and they were just trying to rap, and the people at Live were booing them. Now, typically, there's loud pounding music always going on at Live, and so Dennys had found the clip, was talking to Bird about it, and then we were talking about, okay, what is it with the Island Boys? Who are these guys? And yeah, they are TikTok famous, and I guess they do rap and stuff like that on there, and probably other stuff, I would guess. And so now they're in a big story, a story that I had seen today on the news, but it didn't mention the Island Boys in this, but TMZ has tied it all together. And if you saw the story of a fatal drive-by shooting of an 8-year-old girl in Belle Glade, then this is the story that attaches the Island Boys to it.
Yeah, so one of the Island Boys' name is Fly Soldier. Now, that's not his Christian name. His real name is Alex. But I guess Fly Soldier is friends with the guy who supposedly shot this 8-year-old little girl. Now, they're still investigating, and we don't have any concrete stuff yet, but it looks like Andrew James Thomas was arrested at Fly Soldier's house because he shot the girl and then wanted to hide the gun at Fly Soldier's house, and Fly Soldier was like, no, you're not hiding any gun at my house. Cops descended on the home, and then they arrested Andrew James Thomas. And they took him into custody, and he's got kind of the same hair. It's kind of the same style as the Island Boys. If you know them from their picture, they have like crazy thick dreads. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, both the Island Boys have that, and Andrew James Thomas kind of has those crazy thick dreads as well.
Okay.
That are colored at the end of them. So I don't know what's going on. I'm sure the police are all over this.
Yeah, well, he was picked up in Coral Springs early Monday morning, and he is looking at first-degree murder with a firearm, attempted first-degree murder with a firearm, and felon in possession of a firearm. So he apparently already had a felony, so he is going to be going away for a very long time.
Good.
It's crazy story. Horrifying.
It is, and they did hold a vigil Saturday night. The 8-year-old girl, Ronziah Atkins, they held one in her memory. So it's just terrible. These are the worst kind of stories where you have an innocent 8-year-old girl get caught up in this nonsense.
Ugh, prayers for her family.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like Wendy Williams is not coming back to the Wendy Williams show anytime soon. Her reps put out a statement saying that Sherry Shepherd has just been named as the permanent guest host, which kind of makes no sense.
Okay.
Either you're the permanent host or you're the guest host, but I've never heard somebody named the permanent guest host. What they're saying happened with Wendy now, this is a little bit more clear. I didn't understand it. So Wendy got COVID, and when she got the COVID, that kicked up all of her Graves' disease that she's got, thyroid condition that she's got, and she hasn't been well since October, and she's still not well. And her people were hoping that she would recover, but it seems like she might have that long COVID symptom thing going on, and they don't even expect her to come back to the show in all of 2022.
Wow.
So, yeah, Sherry Shepherd taking over as the permanent guest host.
It's a full-time position part of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I read it. I'm like, are y'all making up new words and you think we're just like going to accept this? It's a weird thing. She's either permanent or she's guest. But
yeah.
She's permanent guest.
Okay.
And I'm confused.
What?
And if you are looking for Super Bowl parties to go to and you have $1 million laying around, you might want to go to the one that Shaq is putting together with his friends from the Wynn Casino out in Vegas. They have put together this prize package. It'll cost you $1 million to do it, but you will get, of course, tickets to the game. You will get to go to Shaq's Fun House, which is some super rich, fancy party that he's holding at some rental facility.
He did this when the Super Bowl was in Miami, I think.
You'll also get to go out to LA on a private jet.
Nice.
You'll get a VIP table on stage at the Fun House. You'll get a Rolls Royce to bring you to and from your private jet. Unlimited booze, unlimited food, and a dedicated security team the entire time you are in Los Angeles.
How many people that are not, how many people are they going to really get for this? How many?
I don't know.
Do they book 10 people? Is it more than 20? I can't see this being more than 5 people booking this thing.
I can't either, but you never know, Jay Bird. I mean, it sounds like the most awesome ticket ever. If you've got $1 million of FU money just laying around, boy, wouldn't this be a great place to spend it?
And I'm talking about legit people who are spending $1 million of their own money to go to this thing. It's got to be less than 10 people.
They say the Fun House will be outrageously bougie. It will have Zedd, Lil Wayne, Diplo all performing, fire breathers, dancers, carnival rides, you name it. Shaq has set it up.
For $1 million, you stay there until you see the last person lock the place up.
Totally. But still, I mean, who's got $1 million? I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, you're going to be tested on your talking here today. Got something called the Tongue Twister Olympics. Virginia, Jaybird, Dennys, all going to be competing. We all do radio, talking for a living. Who can talk the best?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is go to the prep that I sent you. Look for the Tongue Twister Olympics. And
what page is that on? 87?
Probably, yeah. I'm sure it's down there somewhere, towards the bottom.
Kevin does a thick prep, y'all.
Oh, we got a lot to do. We jam-pack a lot of stuff on this show. So what we're going to be doing here is all of our players, our contestants, you have to read through a tongue twister that I'm giving you under the time limit. So, for instance, this first tongue twister I'm giving you is 37 words, and you have to complete it in 15 seconds. Now, if you can't complete it in 15 seconds, you will receive 5 points.
Oh, no.
If you flub one of the words, you will get 1 point for each flub. Now, the object, just like in golf, is to have the lowest score to win. So there is a big incentive to finish the tongue twister in 5 seconds. Or 15 seconds, or you get 5 points. And for every flub you have, we're going to add 1 word to it. So
some of these are so long. It gets longer and longer as it goes.
That'll be the following weeks, yeah. So hopefully you'll get better. I'm starting off with an easy one. You just got to get through 37 words in the very first week here, Virginia. And then we're going to do a culmination of added scores to find out at the end of 3 weeks who gets the gold.
Dagnabbit, I left my jug of Kool-Aid on my counter. I could really use it right now.
You want to wet that whistle?
Gotta wet that whistle.
You want some Kahlua?
Are you back on Kahlua?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She's back.
Okay, so everybody else here who's a player, you guys want to read along with the contestant to help me make sure that they are reading this correct. And then let's see what we get for how many they miss. We'll start off with you, Virginia, reading the tongue twister that's 37 words, takes you 15 seconds to get through.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
I think so.
Okay. All right, Virginia, on your mark, get set, and go.
Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas through. While these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 fleas sneeze.
Okay, in time. All right. I got 1 hiccup. Did you guys get more than that?
I got 1 in the beginning with flu, and then at the very end, that free at the third to last word were the 2 I caught.
Okay. All right. Did you get any bird?
His brain broke.
Dog, this is not going to go good.
That's so hard, by the way.
You can't go fast.
Okay, Virginia, we got you at a score of 2.
Okay.
How close was she to the ending? Did she have a lot of time left?
She had about a second and a half.
A second and a half.
Second and a half.
Fast too, man.
Yeah, so that's why, I mean, it's right at about the right mark. 15 seconds is about the right time. So, yeah, Virginia going first, you get a little bit of a gauge on that. Dennys, we're going to go with you next here. You've got 15 seconds on the clock to make it through the exact same tongue twister that Virginia did. If you don't make it in 15, you get 5 points, and for each miss, you get 1 point. The object, again, is to have the lowest score. All right, Dennys, on your mark. Get set and go.
Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these trees 3 freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas freeze. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
That is so
Okay. I think I
tough.
got at least 2. I think he had 2 misses, Virginia.
I have 3
I
mistakes,
might have 3.
and he didn't finish in time.
That's 4.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
That's 4. He didn't finish in time, and he had 3 mistakes.
Yeah, okay. So we got the 5-point penalty
Oh.
there as well for saying a word as the buzzer was going off.
That's the kick in the shorts.
That's the big one. That's why there's a massive incentive to read it in the right amount of time. But then the problem is when you read fast and you screw up.
Don't worry, Dennys. Hold my bong.
Yeah, these are not men known for their speed.
I should probably grab some headphones too.
Okay. Dennys has got a score of 8. All right, here we go. Now, Bird, you've got 15 seconds here in the Tongue Twister Olympics. On your mark, get set, and go.
Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze.
I got none. It was
Yeah.
good. Perfect.
I think you fixed it.
You are in the lead after the first week with a score of 0.
Dang.
Nice.
Bird right now is in the lead for the gold medal.
Wow.
0 for the Bird, 2 points for Virginia, and 8 for Dennys.
Rough.
Wow. Okay, that was a pretty good first round for everybody. Not bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Like Virginia observed, though, they get longer as the weeks go on.
Oh my gosh. Next week is like double the words.
Next week is double, and then the final week is a massive kick in the
Oh,
shorts.
it's a book.
It is a tough round. So we'll see at the end of 3 weeks who our gold medal winner is going to be. Jaybir's got the early lead.
Yeah, and all the people predicting I was going to do terrible, laughing at me in the chat room.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, right. In your face.
In your face.
In your face.
In your face.
Time for another battle of the generations. Gen Z got the lead, 19 wins. Millennials in second place with 16, and Gen X has 13 wins in our ongoing contest here. Berg got a win last week for Gen X over the Millennials. Can he make it 2 in a row and basically lower that gap that is going on? 6 wins separates Gen Z and Gen X right now.
Oh yeah, there's a movement happening. The old people movement. That sounds kind
Sounds
of
gross.
Sounds kind of gross.
Old people movement.
Grandpa just pooped
no.
himself.
Just ate fruit salad.
Nurse.
I am not cleaning this
There's
up.
a
Bring the
movement
wet
coming.
wipes.
There's a movement coming, and hell's coming with it.
Oh, boy. Hell of a smell. All right, here's what we got for Gen Z today. Leah is joining us from Loxahatchee. Hello, Leah.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Suits is going to be your partner here today. Say hello to Suits.
Leo, let's take him down.
What up, dude?
What up?
Let's take him down.
Okay. And for Gen X, we have Yasix from West Palm Beach. Hello, Yasix.
KVJ!
Yes! Old people unite!
Okay, it's a big week. It's a big week. This would be a big win if you can get it. Now, Leah and Yasix, you are going to be given the question. If you can give us a correct answer within 3 seconds, your generation will get 2 points. If not, it goes to your in-studio partner. If they can answer it, your team will get 1 point. We start off with Gen Z. First question for you, Leah. Who turned down a $110 million offer from NBC in 1998 for a 10th season of their show?
Oh, God. I have no idea.
Okay, Suits.
I'm guessing just based on the time frame, I'm going to say Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld is correct.
Good job, Suits.
Yes.
That was a total guess.
Okay, that's
It's an educated guess.
Yes.
Suits was 11 minutes old when that came out.
Take objection to that. I was 3.
okay. All right, so you get 1 point. Yay, 6. Your first question for Gen X. The Kid Leroy did a rap song about what major TikTok star?
Wow. I know who Kid Leroy is, but I don't think I can. Bella Thorne?
Okay, Bella Thorne.
I have no idea.
Okay, all right, that's your guess. That is incorrect. Bird.
Lil Boom Boom.
Big fan.
Boom, boom.
That's Kevin's rap name.
It
Boom,
is.
boom.
Yeah, I have that. Don't take it. Addison Rae.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of her.
Never heard of Addison Rae.
I'm old
My
and bitter.
husband's favorite.
Okay. All right.
My husband loves her.
Oh, I bet he does. I bet he does.
Addison right up now.
Yeah, she's the hotness.
I gotta Google her.
Yeah,
Or am I gonna
you
be
should.
creepy by Googling her?
You are creepy by Googling her. She's young.
Okay. Gen Z walks away with a point in round 1. Nothing for Gen X yet. Let's see if Leah and Gen Z can increase the lead. Your question, what was Christina Aguilera's first #1 hit on the Billboard charts, Leah?
Genie in a bottle.
That is correct.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay. Damn it. She got that one. Okay, there you go. Gen Z has jumped out to a 3-zip lead. All right, let's see if you can close the gap here.
Oh, come on, elderly.
Okay. All right, your question here, Yay 6. What is Lady Gaga's real first name?
Stephanie or Stefania?
Stephanie, we'll go with that.
Yes, Yay 6.
Yeah, we will go with that.
Yes.
Very nice. That's a 2-pointer. Much needed. Yeah, Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
We are back in
That's
the
a lot of names.
That's a long name.
That is a lot of names.
back in the mix. Yay 6.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Let's do this, Bird.
Back to Gen Z here with a 3-2 lead in the Battle of the Generations. Your question, Leah, in what city was Princess Diana's fatal 1997 car crash?
I don't know.
Okay. Suits.
London.
London is incorrect. We're looking for Paris.
Paris, France.
I was torn between London and Paris.
Oh, Patty, wee wee.
Give us a little Grimsley.
You know I can.
Okay, next up. This one is for Yasix and Gen X. Okay, what is the name of Macaulay Culkin's fiance, who is also a big Disney Channel star?
Oh my God, I know her. Brenda Long.
So close.
So
Can't
close.
take
I
that,
can't
though.
remember.
Bird,
Brenda Long.
can you get it to save a point here? You would tie it up.
Brenda Short.
It feels good.
Brenda Wide. I'll go with Brenda Wide. Does not feel good.
Brenda Wide.
It was Brenda Short, wasn't it?
Brenda Song,
Song.
which is close to long.
You did good. Yay 6.
One word.
Letter, yes, that's all you needed. That's all you needed. Okay, let's see if
Wow, one letter.
Gen Z can put it away here. This could be the final round. Okay, your question, Leah, for 2 points. What does the abbreviation AOL stand for?
American Online.
I mean,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
American Online?
I thought that's what it is, isn't it?
dang, the witch is calling everybody out.
Yeah, you know what? When I looked up the question, here's
Don't
the
do
thing.
me
I
like
guess this is a debatable
that.
thing. Okay, when I looked up the question, the answer had said American Online, and I thought it was America Online.
I thought it was America.
I thought it was American online.
I say no
Up is
point.
down.
I still have an AOL, so I'm an
Yeah.
expert in
So
this.
Okay.
much confusion.
I
if they
think
just
I'm gonna
throw
have
that
to give her
point out.
credit because I blew it. Yeah, I had American Online, but I might have gotten bad info. Yeah, I'm with you, Virginia. In my head, I'm like, I was America Online, but maybe I was wrong. Yeah, the answer online said American Online, so I'll give them credit. That's 5 points.
It's America Online.
Yay 6. It sounds like a fix. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, maybe I'll give him 1 point then. Does that sound fair?
No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to rhyme Yay 6's name.
It's an American company.
Oh boy,
But the
Virginia. I thought you had
name-
a correct answer here.
The name, it's AOL, formerly America Online.
Okay.
Whatever you decide, Kevin.
Yeah, we don't give a frog's fat ass, Kevin. We just
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it was online where I found it was wrong. So I will give you a point though
Okay.
for blowing that. So that puts the pressure on Yasix here. It's 4-3 is where I'm going to have it here. 4-3. So that means Yasix, to stay in the game, you're going to need to get this one all by yourself correct. Your question: what Nickelodeon animated show starred Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica? Yasix.
Phineas and Ferb? No, Rugrats.
Oh man! After the buzzer.
Yay 6. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was. That was close. If you had two options, unfortunately, I went with the wrong one. That is going to give another win to Gen Z.
Feels good.
Oh, listen to this smug.
Yeah,
Smugs Jr.
yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Leah. You brought another win to your generation. That
Nice
gets y'all
job,
up
Leah.
to 20 wins now, even.
Wow.
Good contest there, Yasix. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, you guys. Love you.
Love you
Okay.
more.
Bye,
Love
Yasix.
you.
They're awesome.
There you go.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, yesterday we had the real or fake Florida Man headline game, which was a lot of fun. And today we've got a lot more Florida stories. Just, I guess that's kind of the way that it goes here. Started off with his story about a guy in Naples. He got all hammered and started picking fights at a restaurant. And the interesting angle he had was he claimed he was Mick Jagger while doing it.
I got moves like Jagger.
Yeah, you want to fight? I got moves like Jagger.
I am Jagger.
Officers later spotted him by a nearby park, and one of the officers tried to stop him, but he tried those moves like Jagger, and he charged right into the officer.
Oh, dude, you run away from the cops, not at them.
Unfortunately, the alcohol affected his balance, and he landed on his butt right on the sidewalk. So it was very unsuccessful, his attempt
Dude,
to
so many mistakes you
yeah,
made.
just a lot. Just not doing it right. Officers ended up arresting the guy for disorderly intoxication and battery on a member of law enforcement. Then on the way to jail, he threw up in the back of the patrol car.
Oh, that's gnarly.
It is really gnarly.
Where's
So
the rookie?
He's just doing, yeah.
Somebody's got to clean this up.
Yep. Johnson, get over here and clean this up. So unfortunately, that was his bad day. Also got a story here about a man in Wildwood, Florida, just outside of Orlando. They got busted for having magic mushrooms during a traffic stop last Friday. Uh-oh. When the cop asked him about it, he said, yeah, I saw it in a Netflix show. I kind of wanted to try them out, man. So I guess Netflix is doing pro-mushroom shows.
Look, they grow from the earth. How can they be wrong?
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of pro mushroom stuff.
I am seeing a lot more people telling me about their mushroom experiences.
It's the thing all the kids are doing these days?
No.
it's adults.
No, adults.
Okay.
I don't see any kids talking about mushrooms. I see like grown-ass adults that should know better.
Really? Okay. Interesting. Well, Jeff Zimmerman, who was kayaking in Cape Coral, picked up a bottle in 4 Mile Cove, and as he investigated, he realized it actually contained a man's remains. The floating bottle had a happy birthday balloon attached to it, And inside was a message that read, "If you receive this bottle, please throw him back in the water." This is from a girl's deceased brother. His birthday would have been on February 5th. So Jeff decided not to throw the bottle back into the water because apparently she didn't do a good job sealing it and it was starting to leak.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, so he's trying to get in touch with the deceased man's family to be like, hey, let me help you come up with a better watertight. But honestly, should we be chucking our dead loved ones' ashes into our waterways in Florida?
No, we should not.
That doesn't feel like the right move.
Not in a bottle like that.
And along with balloons, isn't that kind of bad for the...
Aren't you supposed to like open the bottle and like scatter the ashes into the water? You don't throw the whole bottle in.
I'm cool if I know the person in their ashes. I don't drink no strangers' ashes.
Yeah,
I'm cool with drinking y'all's ashes. I know
if
y'all.
you come up out of the water from swimming and you got ashes in your mouth.
But if it's, Rob from Port St. Lucie and I never met Rob, I'm not sure I'm down drinking his ashes.
Don't snorkel while they're spreading ashes.
No, do not. A 46-year-old guy was arrested in Vegas last week for threatening to blow up a casino with a live grenade hidden in his backside.
That's intense.
It turned out that he didn't actually have any explosives on him, thankfully.
But
or
who's the
in
lucky
him.
guy that got to check?
Yeah. Probably the same guy had to clean up that guy's bar from the back of the patrol car.
The rookie.
Yeah. Oh, man, what a tough day I had. A man was caught on video swiping nearly a dozen steaks from a Manhattan Trader Joe's on Tuesday morning, and nobody even stopped him.
I saw the video, and that's the Trader Joe policy.
Yeah.
They didn't let him take the shopping cart, but they let him take all the meat.
So he didn't try to stuff the steaks? They were out in the open.
He had so many.
He had a stack of them.
He couldn't have put them in his pants.
And
It
they-
looked like a Jenga stack.
And their policies, you can't stop thieves.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
One of the workers said, yeah, they basically just tell us not to do anything. Just let them go. We get in trouble if we do anything.
That's when you need
And we see this happen every day. And after a while, you just don't care, they said.
I mean, what the hell?
If you're working there, why would you want to risk anything? Now you're endangering yourself because someone's stealing steak, although it's annoying.
And Joe has told you don't apprehend shoplifters. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to listen to your boss, Trader Joe.
They had that video of the guy on the Rite Aid in New York City last week that was walking out with whatever he wanted. And I guess I need to go to New York City and do a little shopping.
It's pretty annoying to watch.
It's pretty amazing. I guess that's just it. You just walk into stores and take whatever you want.
Well,
Payment is optional, apparently.
That hurts people. I know the argument's going to be, people are stealing food because they need food. But when you steal a bunch of stuff from somebody's place of business,
There's no way this cat could have eaten all that meat before it expired. It was so much meat.
Well, the guy at the Rite Aid was stealing condoms, so unless he's eating those.
Exactly. I can't jive with it.
Yeah, crazy. Well, this is a pretty insane story. The pandemic is not only affecting a lot of places where people are shoplifting, but it's also affecting the oldest pub in England. It has finally gone out of business after opening up in the year 793. It has been serving drinks for 1,229 years.
We couldn't get an investment team to come in and help them out.
That stunned me too, because I saw that on national news and I was like, how do we not fix this?
Perhaps it doesn't want to be fixed.
Maybe.
I mean, if you just love drinking like we do, I feel like this is the one thing we've got to preserve.
Right, exactly.
It's our history.
That's crazy,
Our
isn't it?
forefathers were there.
Yes, you're right, Virginia. My
Isn't
gosh.
anything sacred anymore?
Nothing is. What a travesty. Peloton just laid off 2,800 employees.
Oh, they're having a rough
Man,
month.
what a tough string of months. Man, the Subway's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Who would have known that Sex in the City would have killed Peloton?
And big.
And big.
The good news, though, the good news about all this, though, is each person's severance package included a 1-year Peloton subscription for free. So that's the good news.
Okay.
You stay fit for an extra year.
It's just not a good run for Peloton.
No, man, they've had such high highs and now such low lows.
You're right.
They were on top of the world. Like,
it all started when Carrie Bradshaw killed Big.
You're right.
Technically, the Peloton helped, but
Yeah.
she put the final nail in the coffin on Big, Virginia.
I know
Yeah.
you think. I know.
Why don't they do this in radio? I mean, shouldn't we have walked away with at least a pair of concert tickets when we left Miami?
Yeah.
I mean, something?
we,
Something?
We left with only pain.
Yeah.
I left with a prescription for Xanax.
Okay.
I finally got to buy it legitimately.
Okay. There's a 19-year-old woman on TikTok that found out her 13-year-old brother is her twin.
What?
19-year-old woman found out her 13-year-old brother is a twin. How could that even happen? She found out because she discovered that they were conceived through IVF.
Oh.
They were donated at the same time, but her 13-year-old brother was put in the deep freeze for 5 years.
Wow.
So I guess in a sense, they're twins?
They're identical, but they're a few years apart.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How about that? 6 years apart. Twins that are 6 years apart.
That is so super cool.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting, huh? A 27-year-old Playboy Maxim model, Elizabeth Marie Chevalier of San Diego, says dating is hard because she's so beautiful.
What a problem.
Yeah, and she's auctioning off a Valentine's Day date on OnlyFans, and so far bidding has reached $60,000.
Wow.
I can't.
Yeah, it's so hard to find a date.
Oh, I can't do it, Kevin. It makes my blood boil.
And a zoo in England has hired a singer to perform Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On to try to get the monkeys going. They need baby monkeys to be born this year.
Okay, I like their creativity.
Yeah, let's see if it works. And did you know it takes all mammals 12 seconds to poo? And apparently excrement in larger animals is actually moving faster, so it all takes the same time. We all take 12 seconds, all mammals.
Huh, because I knew a dog named Shelly, and she took about 19 minutes to take a dump.
Yeah?
Is this the girl you dated?
No, it's a dog.
Oh.
Yeah. How about that?
I don't think everybody poos at the same time.
I'm calling BS on this.
I'm calling BS because depending on the girth of your poo and what you ate, I think different stuff flies out at a different rate.
They say when it hits the chute, it's 12 seconds for all mammals.
I don't know. Y'all never seen Shelly the dog?
You ever heard of constipation? I mean, there are things that play that you're not counting here.
But I guess once it hits the chute, Virginia, 12 seconds is what they say.
Shelly the dog.
Yeah. Somebody said, yeah, you guys, if you would have gotten tickets from Miami, they would have given you Pharrell so you could hear Happy.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah,
That'd have been bad.
Glad we didn't get those. Well, this was an entertaining read, and it's kind of fascinating that everybody has maybe their own mating ritual dance. It's all about how do you get your partner in the sheets or wherever you do your thing. We asked a question on the KVJ Show Facebook page. How do you initiate sex with your partner? Now, Virginia, do you and Panda have some kind of routine? Is there a code? Is there a hand signal? What's going on?
Panda knows he's going to get laid because he hears the wine bottle open.
Immediately, he's like, oh, yeah.
We have 2 sex candles. And
oh, boy.
They're in the
2.
bedroom. If I light the sex candle, Panda knows what's up.
Oh,
That's all it takes is a light of the candle, and he's like, all right, it's game time.
Oh, if he walks in the room and the candle's lit, he's like, okay, I know what this means. It's a bat signal.
Wow.
So it would never be a situation where you just dropped it like it was hot and took a dump and you had to light a candle. He's not going to get confusion on this,
Oh,
is
that
he?
would be tough. Oh, babe.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought it was time to go.
Okay, first, I'm not dropping a dump in the bedroom.
Okay,
These candles are by my bed.
All right.
Who poos in their bed?
Well, I'm just saying your bathroom and your bed are very close to one another. They are. You can see your bed from your tub.
I guess.
You can, Kevin.
Okay. So you just light a candle, and that's like the bat signal.
The candle in the bathroom does not mean it's time to get it
Yeah,
on.
get that straight. I'm not in the tub. Want you to come in here.
I was more just to have some fun with you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's kind of interesting what everybody's little ritual was. Fascinating to read on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Nita, she said, I just asked for a back scratch.
Oh.
You know the back scratch is about to go down. Chloe said, I just put more emotion and time and passion into my kiss if I want some.
Okay.
So that's kind of the body language she sends.
A little more of the lip. Maybe you get a little
Maybe
bit of
here's
a
like
little
a
bite.
Yeah.
A little gnaw.
Mm-hmm.
A little blood.
Joshua said, I schedule it via a calendar. When the date is highlighted, it's sex day.
Boy, that sounds hot.
Yeah. I guess I'm about to have relations. Okay, it says here on the calendar.
That sounds awful.
All right, honey. Where are we doing this? Heather said, my husband and I, we have a secret hand signal where we wiggle our two fingers at each other and we know what's up.
That's cute.
Yeah. See that? Okay, here we go. Karen said, I look at him, I bite my lip, and I twitch my eyebrow. It works every time. She's got a little signal.
Okay, girl.
Savannah says, I'm not even kidding when I say this, but we ask the other, you want to have Shreks?
Oh, all right.
That's their little code, Shreks.
Hey, I have a question for the witch.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you're out of candles and you still want some sugar. What do you do to let Panda know you're in the mood? No candles now.
I mean, you can always do the little grind move in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
What's the grind move in the kitchen?
I'll be by the crock pot stirring dinner.
Okay.
Just back it up a little.
Oh, boy. Okay, yeah.
You know what's up.
We will crock you. Okay.
Just back it up a little bit. Yeah, Chris said that, I just walk up behind her. I press my chest on her back, slowly slide my hands up her thighs, right into my thumbs, touch her booty. And then I just lean into her ear, and with a soft, deep breath, I say, so how you doing? She melts fast, and I get what I came for.
Oh, you can tell whoever wrote that was so into writing that they had to almost stop themselves from writing more.
It's kind of poetry.
Oh, yeah. That erotica.
Yeah.
Jay Bird's half hard, so thank you.
They hate the podcast, dog.
Yeah. Carly says, I pretend I'm a blanket, I lay on top of him, and I even shout out, blanket mode, activate.
That's not sexy.
That's how she lets her partner know it's go time?
Oh, it's very playful.
Okay. Danielle says, I just tell him to take his pants off, and here we go.
When you were, when it was back in the 90s and you did
Yeah,
get
back
laid,
in the 90s.
was there a telltale sign that the queen would do where all right, I think I'm going to get some action right here?
I put on some new music like the Backstreet Boys.
Yes. Her latest hit. Did she have a sign where you go, all right, I think I'm in right now?
No, I think for us it was, just it was a little playful. You would get a little bit more active with your hands.
Oh.
We get a little handsy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Show me on Suits.
Get a little handsy.
Snoots, get in here.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that because Suits is going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't need that happening.
Or do we?
I don't know if Suits is into it.
How long has it been, Suits?
No, you don't.
Yeah, dude, don't answer.
How long has it been since you've been with a man? Joanna says, I just say my private body parts in Spanish as a question in a humorous way, and he knows exactly what I'm implying.
Oh,
my
that
goodness.
is,
Answer number one.
Kevin would love that.
Oh, my goodness.
Bird would love that.
Oof. Wow.
I mean, he's been doing rosacea stone or whatever that thing is.
Rosacea stone. That's when you have skin problems. You rub it on your face.
Haven't you been learning Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
How do you say private parts in Spanish? Do you know that?
Why we probably, we have a lot of.
But the actual term private parts, how would you say that in Spanish?
I don't know what parte di privatada. Possibly. I don't know.
Kevin.
Possibly.
Whoa, Ralston.
I'm not to that point of Duolingo yet where we're talking about private parts. So
You don't need it.
I can't walk into a sex shop somewhere in Colombia and order up a hooker.
How do you
That's the next lesson.
How do you say I like that Ralston rump? Okay, never mind. All right, we can stop. All right, sorry, he went too far.
How do you initiate sex with your partner? Missy said, my hubby's name is Ernie, and so I just ask him if Bert can come out to play.
Oh, wow. Bert and Ernie.
I'd hate to see what the Cookie Monster looks like, or would I like it?
Enrique says, I just turn to her and say, look at me. I'm the captain now. Remember from Captain Phillips?
Oh, yeah.
He goes into the...
Isn't that like a pirate movie?
Look at me.
Is.
I'm the captain now.
It's a legit pirate movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And Tiffany said, I just open the drawer and insert the batteries, and away we go. All right. Gracias. We got a couple texts in here. We're talking about the way that you initiate sex with your partner. What is the code? And one of the comments on our Facebook page said that I just start naming off my lady parts in Spanish, and he is ready to go.
That one might be the most creative, and
Yes.
it got the best response in the studio.
Partes privadas. That's your private parts.
Okay.
Partes privadas.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate the witch's tactic of just back that thing up.
Back that thing up? Okay, yeah.
Rub it, yeah.
Some people just do it. Yeah. Carlotta in Pembroke Pines, your Spanish 411 for today. If you want to say the butt, culito or cuckoo.
Culito.
What's is coolie? Is that also
That's butt, yeah. I think that's
Cuckoo,
Italian.
culito.
I don't know. I think Virginia's wrong, but I'm not confident enough to know.
Well, I'll just tell you this. Rocco's 100% Italian grandmother says coolie as butt, and that's why I think it's coolie as butt. You wanna fight with Grandma Joanne? You go ahead and take on that fight.
I really don't want to fight with anybody, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
How do you say my beaver wants to dance in Spanish?
That's another one you're going to have to ask.
Is
yeah.
dance...
I haven't again got to the... I don't know.
Bailamos.
Bailamos.
Oh, you want... Yeah. Well, bailar, yes, to dance. Bailamos, we dance.
How do you say beaver in Spanish?
Look it up.
Okay,
Why
all
are
right.
you making Kevin
Well,
dance?
Kevin
I know.
knows-
What am I over here? Your monkey? I got your Spanish monkey? I got to dance over here?
Kevin knows Spanish everything.
Hey, Kalula Carlo, we're still on the air still till 10. Do you have any Kalula left, by the way?
I do. I got a whole new bottle.
Can't you tell?
Some listeners brought it to me, and they are
You
awesome.
can tell it's kicking in.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting a little loose with her lips.
Beaver in Spanish is castor.
Castor? Okay.
El castor.
Okay. All right. Well, we're putting it all together today. What an educational show we got for you. Well, thankfully, we got so many great Hispanic listeners that are helping you out, Virginia, sending in texts for all of your Spanish needs.
My risque Spanish
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah, they're saying, a lot of times the translations aren't literal from language to language, but you're looking for my beaver want to dance.
Yes, my beaver would like to dance.
Mi pajara quiere bailar. It's not literal, but the same meaning, and that's if you're in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
That's what one person's saying. there.
Feels sexy.
Yeah. That's what you do. And then somebody said, too, which is kind of interesting, that a lot of the dirty words, or at least the words that they have for the anatomy and whatnot in Spanish, is a lot of food items. Like chorizo, which is sausage. You can imagine maybe what that might be talking about.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
I've heard of the taco. We all have, I believe.
See, yeah. Yeah, and you would use like the Spanish word for shell if you're talking about, the thing that might look like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you go. So.
I do need to know how to say naughty stuff in Spanish. Beyond that, I don't need that much Spanish, but
Right.
I would like all the naughty stuff just so I can have fun at parties.
I learned a lot when I played baseball, but then I forgot a bunch, and then I'm not sure what to say anymore.
Yeah.
You're not sure if you're cursing in Spanish on the radio.
I'm not sure if it's, exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Bedroom words. All right, I got a couple of Would You Rathers here. Got Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. So, would you rather have Super Bowl tickets in a skybox or meet and greet passes for your favorite musical artist? What would you rather do?
I think I would rather have the skybox because you get to invite a bunch of people. I mean, a skybox holds like 20-something people. Like, that is
Well, you're in the
large.
skybox. I don't know that you get to have the whole skybox to yourself for all your friends.
Oh.
It means that you would get to watch the game in a skybox. Yeah.
I'm going to change my answer.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the musical artist. For me, if I got to be in a skybox for a Super Bowl game, because that also, too, doesn't mean necessarily your team is going to be in it. If I were going right now, I'm leaning maybe to, favoring the Bengals. over the Rams, but it doesn't mean that I'm so passionate about it that I'd be there and I'd have a good time. But man, if I could hang out a little bit with the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl, get a photo, that to me, I'm going to go with that.
It's so unpredictable, though, because you never know if Dave Grohl wants to be there. Because sometimes you'll go backstage. We've had this happen to us. You go backstage and the artist is not into it. And then you feel like this weird energy. They don't want you back there. They just want to focus on their upcoming show.
I always tell listeners if they ever get a chance to either do a meet and greet or a sound check, because we've done that contest before at times in our career where we've given away one or the other. I always say do the sound check. Meet and greets can sometimes be very quick, cold. They can be uncomfortable. At least with a sound check, you see a lot of stuff. This is a tough one. I don't know if I'd love the Super Bowl or not. I'm gonna go with you, Kev. I'm gonna do the music meet and greet, but I'm not.
And I think it's about the artist you choose. I don't think Dave Grohl is going to be a jerk or have weird energy and make you feel like he doesn't want to be there.
He doesn't want to be with you, though, Kevin.
Sometimes it's
He's not going
even,
to let me know that, though.
It's not even them sometimes. It's their handlers that are just so abrasive.
You're right.
And they tell you to stand in line. They put you up against a wall like it's a fire drill. Remember that? That happened to me one time.
Yeah, I hear you.
It can be aggressive backstage, and the security and the handlers can act like it's the president they're guarding, and it's not. And they just need to chill the hell down.
Okay.
It kind of sounds like you need to chill the hell down.
I just remembered how they put me against a wall like I was about to be frisked.
I can't imagine why anyone would think you were getting aggressive or out of line.
I was perfectly well behaved until they started it.
Okay, would you rather have dinner with Tom Brady or Tom Hanks? Where are you going with on that? Tom Brady or Tom Hanks?
Who are you going to have a better time with? There's no Giselle. It's just Tom.
Tom's allowed to have fun. There's no Giselle.
Yeah, you're allowed to have fun with Tom.
I mean, we've seen pictures of Tom on the private jets, playing around. And when Giselle's not there, it looks like he has a lot of fun.
Is Hanks too sleepy for you?
Yes. I'm going Brady. And I'm not even a big Brady fan, but, I think he's more frisky and fun.
I'm going Hanks.
Yeah, are you going Hanks?
I'm going Hanks.
Really?
Oh, it's going to be so sleepy.
What's your reasoning for Hanks over Tom Brady?
I think I'd have better conversation. I'm not cool enough for Brady. He's too cool. The Hanks is a little bit more. I'm into more of what Hanks has got. I'm going to talk about Splash. I'm going to talk about He Knows You're Alone, the first movie he was ever in. No one's asking him about that.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather only listen to Joe Rogan or Howard Stern?
Is it current now?
Yeah.
Modern day?
Yeah, that's all your, whatever it is you listen to your audio from. That's the only thing it'll pick up. One of the two. I'm going to go Joe Rogan for mine.
Yeah, I'm going Rogan between the two.
I think Rogan does keep it more modern and fresh, and that's, you always want to be up with the times.
Whether you like Rogan or not, Rogan will. Sometimes you'll have interviews that I want to hear because they're talking about aliens or UFO stuff. The content. It's not even that I'm listening to what I just want to hear what the UFO stuff is.
I'm not there for COVID or racist talk. I'm there for that kind of stuff you're talking about.
I think I picked Stern.
Really?
Yeah, because I still do listen to Stern on occasion. I don't have Sirius, but my husband's got it in his truck. And so when I go in there, I do listen to it.
Okay. Would you rather listen to Adele or Taylor Swift?
Can I pick neither and just have quiet?
I'm going to go with Adele only because there's one song I absolutely love by Adele.
Okay.
And I can't think of a song that I love by Taylor Swift. I like a few. I don't love any of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh gosh, but that's Shake It Off's a toe tapper, Virginia.
Taylor Swift, I think right now still has more songs, more variety in her songs.
Yeah, Adele's pretty damn sad. Can I change it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Swift.
Okay.
I'm going to go Swift.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Swift.
Okay. What about Eminem or Snoop Dogg? Who would you rather listen to?
Oh crap.
I think Snoop.
Yeah.
This is tough, man.
A lot more songs. Keep in mind, it'd be Snoop Dogg or songs he's on. And he's on a lot of good songs.
So many.
So is Eminem, though, man.
Yeah,
Eminem.
I'm still going
No,
Snoop.
Eminem's so mad, though. Snoop is a little bit more chill.
All right. You want me over?
I don't want to be all ready to fight somebody all the time.
And I do love Snoop's. His first album was, all right, we're locking in Snoop.
Would you rather be stuck on an elevator with Kanye West or Kim Kardashian?
Oh my gosh, Kim Kardashian.
Kanye West.
Really?
Yeah.
Close.
I
Kim
do.
Kardashian's hot though, man.
Yeah, but she doesn't. We're gonna get laid. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'd
I'd rather be there looking at her than Kanye. I think Kanye would. Who knows what he'd be doing? I just couldn't stand there and listen to the gibberish.
He's unpredictable.
That's why
Yeah.
I want to be with him. I want to get my camera out. I'm gonna get more of a viral moment with Kanye. She's gonna be too boring. She's gonna button up.
I form a alliance with Kim and then somehow get invited to the parties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it?
We buddy up, we bond.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh my God, I must have you at my next party." And I'm
right,
like, "Oh my God, yeah."
They need an old Kardashian. They don't have an old sister.
I'm not as old as Chris.
I didn't say you're as old as the head of
They
the
have
state.
an old Kardashian. It's Chris.
Okay, and finally, would you rather only eat pizza here today on National Pizza Day for the rest of your life or cheeseburgers?
Pizza, not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close. You're gonna go burger.
I am. I'm
Whoa,
going cheeseburger.
really?
I just like it better. I'm sorry.
Every day you could eat a cheeseburger
Yep.
compared to pizza.
I could.
Yeah, she don't love her and Dennys. I don't know, man. They don't love pizza.
I know it's disrespectful on National Pizza Day, but
Okay.
I'll eat it. I'll eat pizza.
But that right there, that tone. I'll eat it.
Right.
I'll eat it.
I mean, give me a patty melt,
How dare
which is a burger. Oh, it's a grilled cheese. It's a burger. Oh,
It's a burger.
so
It's a
good.
fancy burger with an attitude. That's what a patty melt is.
I
Of course,
love it.
Tequesta wants a patty melt.
So, Bird, today is National Pizza Day. Are you going to be going anywhere to celebrate today's festivities?
Probably still. I have leftover pizza from last night.
Oh, wow, okay.
You started a day early.
But yeah, I probably will get a little fat and sassy. We got weird and whatever tonight.
Okay.
I don't like to get too full before the podcast. You know how it is. You don't want to be prepping for stuff all overly full.
Yeah.
I get down after
Okay.
the cloak of night. Well, everyone's gone.
He's like a raccoon.
I'm naked on my couch. Arr.
The one thing that you will likely have going on today is New Yorkers fighting over where you can get the best pizza possible. You'll have the argument about in South Florida, well, you can't really get good pizza here in South Florida, but if you did.
Which is a lie, because you
Yeah.
can get good pizza in Florida and in South Florida.
And then they'll also be fighting about when you're in the city, what is the best pizza you can get. Now, you said somebody was trying to tell you at Publix that John's of Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village in Manhattan is the best pizza on the planet.
I ran into some New Yorkers at Publix who listened to our program. They stopped me. They talked pizza with me, and they said, without a doubt, not only did they say that's the best pizza in the United States, they said it's the best pizza on the planet. You will not get any better pizza than that right there. And I wanted to ask our fellow New Yorkers, have they heard of this place? Is it that good?
Okay.
I mean,
you heard of it?
Bleecker Street is a fun area.
Okay.
I've never heard of it, but I've also never really done. I mean, there's like a whole pizza tour you can do in
I
New
know,
York.
I know.
They bring you to all the hot spots.
But because someone said there's a name they always use. Oh, it's the best pizza ever, but it's the one in New Jersey. The one in New York, I feel like it's kind of, when it comes to New York pizza, it's fallen off a little bit.
Okay.
At least with the rankings, all the rankings are saying Jersey's got the best pizza now. Is that true?
I'm looking at pictures of John's on Bleecker Street. The pizza looks delicious.
Let me see. What's
Look at that wet pie. You like it wet, don't you?
I love that whack.
Dirty girl.
Now, Jaybird, you had come out with this list, and we can repost it for people to find on our kvjshow.com website. It was the 5 places in Palm Beach County you must try. And
Yeah, from last year I did.
yeah, you had Uptown Pizza in Del Rey at number 5. You had City Pizza Italian Cuisine at number 4. You had Downtown Pizza in Lake Worth at 3. Costello's Trattoria in downtown Abacoa at 2. And Camille's you put at number 1 in Lake Park.
I can tell you right now that top 5 would absolutely change today.
Wow.
Whoa, okay.
In fact, I'm not. That entire thing would be completely different.
The entire thing?
Yep.
Is it number 1, not number 1?
Dennis, take that down. That's all lies.
Including number 1, Virginia.
Dang.
Whoa.
Number 1 has changed.
Yes.
Wow.
We need to press release this.
Okay. Well, I think maybe we need to talk a little bit about where you do find the best pizza, because I'm looking here on our website. Have we not done a poll for the best pizza in South Florida yet?
We have, but we haven't done it in a while. There's a couple. I'm very fortunate. I moved to Palm Beach Gardens, and there's a couple places that I really like. There's a new place that I'm going to a lot, right next to the. It's right next to the Publix in Promenade Plaza, Palm Beach Gardens Pizza. It's really good.
Okay.
I'm digging on it.
Look at you, a neighborhood guy.
A neighborhood guy.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to get that poll up there today. So if you've got any suggestions, we'll start taking them. We'll talk a little bit more about it on the After the Show podcast. That's going to be coming up live on YouTube. You can listen to it on our app anytime you want, on demand, or wherever you get your podcasts as well. We'll get into that coming up here in just about 10 minutes. But Jaybird, if you would, close us up with your thought for the day.
The difference between pizza and your opinion is that I only asked for pizza.
Happy National Pizza Day, everybody.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.